How do you define a successful manifestation? Probably this way. If you're affirming for money and then you see a lot of money in your bank account, you're like, oh wow, I successfully manifested money. Or if you're affirming for a specific person and then they reach out to you, like, oh wow, I now see that I have received a text, so it's a success. We are labeling success and failure based on what we see. If within the first few days you are seeing results, you're going to say, oh, it's a success. But if after a few weeks of affirming or visualizing, you're not seeing results, you're going to start to think that it's a fail. You failed. You may not say it out loud, but your actions are going to speak for themselves because you're going to start to look for more videos, informations, and changing techniques because you're another version of yourself who doesn't have what they want because you do not see what you want. So how do you get out of that loop of, well, I have to see it for me to know that I have what I want, but technically manifestation is being before seeing, right? So let's just change that perspective. Let's just change what we define as success. Because I know for me, as long as my baseline was I have to see it for me to know that I have it, I couldn't have it beforehand. Therefore, I couldn't see it. You understand? Understand this. There's a physical plane where, you have your five senses, you can see things and stuff like that, your physical world. And then you have the mental plane. This is your awareness, consciousness, where all your beliefs, you have all your beliefs, whatever you accept as true. And then you have the spiritual plane. This is God, the heaven, okay? Kingdom of heaven, all identities, all realities. And whatever you ask from the mental plane, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and you'll have it. Okay, Mark 11:24. You ask from the mental plane to the spiritual plane and then you receive it instantly. There's no waiting. It's always a yes. That's the reality. Mental plane is the reality. That's the truth. You have your desires. And when you accept that, it is being given onto you in the physical plane. It's projection. It's being projected in the physical plane. But instead of putting our focus on the fact that we already have what we want, we're putting our focus on the physical plane, on the projection, trying to change the projection. And what does that imply? Is that we don't have what we want. So it's just a ping pong ball doing ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. I have it, I don't have it, I have it, I don't have it, I have it, I don't have it. And that's why we have so much hit or miss manifestation. I affirmed and it worked for this, but not for that, and not for this, but not for that. Because at some point in time, what's your baseline? What's your foundation about manifestation? It's understanding that you already have it. And again, I don't want to push that on you because manifestation is the law of assumption. Whatever you assume works, it's good. If you are the type of person who's more like, oh, I affirm to get, it always works for me, that's great. But it does not work for everybody. So for the people who that does not work, hear me out. Change your way of seeing things. Change your way of labeling success. Understand that success starts here. But just, push back. Don't wait till you see something to declare success. No, it's already success because here is what everything happens. You successfully manifested your desires here. It's a success. Okay? You have it. I used to think that my desires were like in a box, a treasured box, locked, and I would have to affirm thousands of times and visualize for me to open that damn box. Only for me to realize that there's no lock, there's not even a box. I already have what I want. It's to stop doing every single techniques and affirmation or whatever in order to have it because you already have it. Accept that you already have it. You can already be happy because it's a success. You already manifested your desire. You already did. And if you could just stay there and understand that you already manifested, you will see results way faster. But again, let's just step back from the desire to see results, because a lot of time what it implies is that you do not have it here. Because you're so insecure into I need to see it because you don't have it. But do you also understand that if you successfully manifested your desire and it is being projected on the physical world, that you will receive it before you can see it? So that's technically that's faith, what I'm describing to you. But understanding that it's not because you don't see something that doesn't mean that doesn't mean it's not because you don't see something that it means that you don't have it. It does not mean that. If you can really get it, because I know I'm not saying anything new. Everything I'm saying right now already new. I'm not gonna lie. But it's the way you understand things. It's like I understand it on another level. That's why. Yeah. Because it's one thing to learn that to learn, okay, I already have it within. I have it within. Okay, cool. I just have to focus within. I have it. But I realized that everything I was saying in my past videos, even though that was true, my foundation was still, but I want to see it. Because I thought, okay, I'm going to do this and this and this, and I'm going to see it. Oh no, I'm not supposed to do just be the version of myself who has it. Okay, so I'm going to be that version in order to have it and see it. See, I was still trying to see and have it. But I believe, again, that you can only see who you are. So if I'm trying to see something, it means I'm not that thing. Because do you get it? I can if I come from trying to be a person, to be a version, then I'm not that version. And what I'm gonna see is me not being that version. I'm just gonna see me trying to be that version. Do you get it? There's no faking here. Don't fake to be, just be. Because you already have it. And that's the thing. How can you really be? It's by understanding that principle. It's just really simple. Understand that the reality 40 is the real deal. You received your desires. You already received it. Just take a moment. Take a moment to understand that and really just dwell on that. You successfully manifested it. That house, that money, that SP, whatever it is, you successfully manifested it. It's done. You have it. Rejoice. Dwell on the fact that you have it. Then you'll see it. But don't focus on needing to see it, because then that's when you undo the fact that you have it. Because you can have whatever you want. You can have the fact that you don't have it. I don't know if it makes sense. You know? Like, it's who you are. So if you're saying, okay, great, I have it. Oh, but where is it? Or let me do this and XYZ in order to have it. Then it means that you're not the person who has it. So that's what you're going to see. Over and over and over again. It's a loop that does not end. That was that for me for 2 damn years. 2 years in a loop of I learned this, I learned it in order to have it. Oh, okay, I have that manifestation. Oh, that worked. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, stop doing and just be in order to have. So it's another way of doing. When you could just accept that you have it. I could have just accepted that. I didn't understand in my mind. I'm like, after a few weeks, if I was being really laid back and said, you know what, let's just go with this mentality of I don't have to do anything and just know that I have it. If I open my eyes in 3 weeks and I don't see it, I'm like, I knew it was too easy. I was supposed to do something. No, a little shift. If I open my eyes in 3 weeks and I don't see it, I'm like, hey, it's not about what you see, because understand that you receive before you see it. That's what I want to say. So like I said, do this little exercise understanding, hey, there's nothing else for me to do. I already have it. I understand that it doesn't matter what you see, because it's not about what you see. You receive before you see it. So you have it. All right, so that's it for today. I know this video was helpful because it's powerful video. And don't forget to leave a like and comment. I want to know what's your perspective on it. And I'll talk to you some other time. I never know how to end those videos. I don't know. Anyways, see you next time.